Peace family, hope everybody doing well out there. It's your boy Fonzie Neutron, representing for BoutThatOnline.com. Do check us out on the website and obviously on social media for all types of content. Now, once again, apologies for the delay over the past month, but it's definitely good to be back producing and releasing content for you guys. Now, we got a short story about Dr. Mutulu Shakur, Tupac's stepfather, who has been denied compassionate release, which is definitely an unfortunate set of circumstances. Now, some of you guys will remember the interview we did with Mutulu Shakur a few months back, and if you haven't, I'd encourage you guys to check it out. When Mutulu actually spoke on his father, who they call Tupac's stepfather, and he was speaking about him seeking compassionate release from federal prison. This clip is brought to you by BoutThatOnline.com.
We for the family, for friends and family and friends, check out Mutulushakur.com for all the recent information. Thanks for asking. We're still pushing the line. His cancer has returned. So we are pursuing compassionate release. 3 avenues we trying to get him out on. Compassionate release. He's got some good time that he's owed. They need to pay him back. He can get out now. And habeas corpus filed and thinking here in Los Angeles. And, we've been talking to these politicians here to really, because, the system's still unfair, to make them do right by him. 2024, they have to let him go either way, but he's got cancer now. You dig? Cancer has returned now. So, there's some urgency on it. And call your local Congress people if you're trying to help. Look up Mutulushakur.com, all the current info. Make some noise, start some good trouble for Dr. Shakur.
And sadly, subsequently, it hasn't been accepted, even after a judge acknowledged that his health has worsened. So we know that he's dealing with cancer, which, thoughts and prayers to him, his family, and anybody dealing with such afflictions. So according to reports from Vlad TV on September the 13th, they say a U.S. Senior District Judge Charles S. Haight wrote an 11-page document that the First Step Act, which Shakur's attorney cited to justify his release, doesn't apply to any conviction that happened before November 1987. So we see that they're definitely doing as much as they can in their power to keep him imprisoned. Dr. Mutulu was sentenced to 60 years in federal prison in 1988 after he was convicted of violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, better known as RICO. So it was a bank robbery, armed bank robbery, and a bank robbery murder in 1984, as well as they say he assisted Tupac's step-aunt Assata Shakur in her escape from New Jersey prison in 1979. So the difficulties of this case, they say the government does not want to question the nature of his medical condition. They say he also has submitted testimonials which describe his rehabilitation in prison and humanitarian assistance, and that he has rendered to other inmates, to be a positive role model. So, he's definitely made a lot of changes, but we don't feel he should be held in this position. But as we see, they don't seem to want to let him go.
I don't really have any specific answers, but as far as us, the Shakurs, we're going to try to stay positive and progressive. Y'all know what we've been through as a family. There's several in this family of note. And we still here, and it's hard with the bright lights in your face. It's hard. Even with Pac gone, it's still, there's eyes on us. You mentioned Assata. Was our situation. All eyes on us. It's still, it's difficult. But we could do it. Like, rest in peace, like my man Fatal said, we strong people, we resilient people as well. So we gotta remember that. We got to stick together, black and brown, internationally, worldwide, internationally, black and brown people. Y'all better hear me. We need to stick together, um, figure it out, because there's things going on that's against us in this world, and they're clicking up. So we need to click up.
They say members of the family of the guy who was killed during the crimes that happened back in the day have written to the court expressing their continuing grief and opposition to any reduction in Dr. Mutulu's sentence. So he's facing a lot of opposition, not just internally, but even from the family of those guys and stuff. So in July, his attorney revealed that he was diagnosed with a rare form of a blood cancer, and the doctors had given him 6 months to live. And, as we stated earlier, everybody's been fighting to try and see some kind of release. So we definitely want to extend our thoughts and prayers to the Shakur family. We want to say continue, keep fighting, do what you can. And everybody out there listening, take care of yourself and stay safe. Peace.